Hey, what's up everyone? Today is July 25th and it's been a while since I've done a garden update, and so a lot of things have happened since then, mostly growth and new peppers forming. So let's go ahead and take a look and see what all we got.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hey, what's up everyone? It's Pepper Ranger. Alright, so starting out with this tall boy, it is a Ka'atinge, no sign of flowers, and from what I've heard, I will not receive any flowers this season, but if I overwinter it, I will get a bountiful harvest next season, hopefully. This is a large pod variegated mutant. And then I have this Matapinia mutant, and it's kind of cool. So this plant looks very much like that plant until you uncover this half and you have a lot of white and purple variegation going on. So let's see, just beautiful. This is my big box store Tabasco plant. It's flowering, and we do have one tiny pepper forming right now. Here is, I have two Matapinia F5s growing here. It actually showed a lot more variegation early on and has since kind of backed off. So we just have a little bit. Actually, that leaf has a decent amount. We have some peppers forming, and then this is the other plant that kind of was super white and died, but now since it's been in the shadows of this other plant, has really kind of got a lot of new growth. This is one of my favorites of the year so far. It's I believe this is a devil's claw crossed with the Nymphadora. So incredible, beautiful foliage. And then you pick this guy up and you reveal all the pods down there. Just crazy prolific. I got this from, actually this one just fell off, but I got this variety from Matt's Peppers, and it's an original cross by Agus or Agus out of Indonesia. And here's another one of his crosses. This is a peach ghostly crossed with the Nymphadora. There are a bunch of pods on here. And then here are my rows of ricados. So first we have a yellow ricado, and I believe there's some fruit that have set somewhere inside there, maybe. Oh, is that a stink bug? Close your eyes, children. A little flick usually does the job. It's been flowering for a while, not necessarily dropping a ton of flowers, so we should get some nice fruit. These next two, and it's just crazy how they grow out like this, are Ranger Ricardo F2s from Chili Crosser. And let's see, I have some new fruit on this one. It's still flowering. This one flowering a bunch. I'm caught. Flowering a bunch. And I don't know if I'll be able to get in there. Oh yeah, here we go. I have two fruit here that are ripening, so that's super exciting. Huge plant. And then next door is Ricardo Aji Largo from Matt's Peppers. And let's see if I can find a pod. There's a couple hiding in here. It's crazy how dense the foliage is, but I have a few peppers growing down here. Oh, here's one. It's cool because they're longer. But yeah, I'm actually gonna have quite a few ricotta's this year, so I'm excited. Let's move on to the main garden. This is a habanata cross from 50 Spence, and he doesn't really know what it was crossed with, but they came from habanata seeds, and based on the pictures I've seen of his, this is pretty on Fino for the cross, but super cool. I'm really excited to try these out. This is a 7-pot Primo. Just kidding. Carolina Reaper. Midwest Midnight Eclipse with a super matte foliage, matte like purple foliage. I've already picked a bunch of pods off of this, but it's pretty prolific, albeit a little off Fino. Another one on Midwest Gardeners crosses, the Midwest Midnight. And ooh, I do have one little runt that seems like it might be changing color soon. These are supposed to go to like a peach, so I'm excited for them. That was a volunteer orange Russian variegated tomato. Look at that stem. This is not the tallest in the garden, but it's close. It's a Peppadew from Matt's Peppers. Let's see if I can get in there. So pretty large pods, but it's growing really well. Ahi Guyana, pretty darn prolific, and I'm getting huge peppers too. And this one probably about 6 or 7 inches. I have one in here that's actually a cross of Ahi Guyana with a Zebrange. That's this guy here. The next two are going to be Fadas White crossed with a No Heat Primo. It's a manual cross I made last year. Very much taking on the Fadas White F5 look that I had last year, but that can be pretty common with crosses where one parent kind of dominates. But very prolific. This is some sort of volunteer. I think it's a bacatum, but it's fruiting, so I'm gonna get some fruit off of that. That's cool. Another Fadas White, No Heat Primo. A little bit gnarlier shapes on this one, which I didn't think there was going to be much variation in F1, but right now this plant seems to be putting out more Finos that are a pretty good mix of the parents. This next one is an Ahi Pita Peach. Very prolific. Love like the purple blush they get. Much bigger, I shouldn't say much bigger, probably about double the size of an Ahi Pita. Alright, so these next 4 are Brazilian Starfish crossed with a Peppa Peach, and each one has like a different Fino. So this guy here, let's see, this next one is like a Brazilian Starfish red kind of look to it, and actually it's throwing out 2 different Finos on the same plant. This one might have the lighter pods. We'll see. These ones, a little bit more like the Brazilian Starfish Peppa Peach I saw last year. And then we have 2 Zebrange plants, which are extremely bushy and prolific. So this plant produced my first Zebrange that I tried in a video, and then this plant has thrown out huge pods, and they ripen to pretty much like an orangish red. So no stripes on this one so far. but that can change. These two plants are both Orions. This is a purple gum yellow bright. So these crazy big calyxes. This is a Da Hulk, which has probably my favorite pot of the year so far. And this beautiful black beauty. I love it. Gator Jig, which I haven't checked on this one in a while. Oh, we do have some pods here. Looking to be good Fino so far. I thought there was one over here too. Oh yeah. I have like 4 plants in there. And this big guy, which it goes from here to here, is the No Heat Primo from Mark Wilkerson. And gnarly. So yeah, cool thing about these is like normal chinenses have dark anthers. This one has these like yellow anthers. I don't know if I can zoom in anymore. But yeah, really neat. One of my favorite flowers in the garden. Over here is the Kashmiri crossed with the fluorescent from Pita Peppers. I got these seeds from Peppa. So really cool variegation going on. There's actually 3 plants here. I don't remember if I started these in the let pot or... No, I think I started them in the air garden, transferred to the let pot until they kind of outgrew it and stuck them out here. Here's a dark Thai that I got from Matt's Peppers. I don't remember where the cross originally comes from, but they look really cool. They ripen to like a red and kind of have these splotches. So I'm super excited about that. King Star Lemon Starburst. Cute little guy down there. 2 good Finos, so happy about that. This next one is another favorite, is Gonzo Peach from Pita Peppers. And these ripen to like a peachy cream that keeps them blush. Really cool. This is another one of my own crosses I'm excited about, and I know it's a successful cross because it's a white Thai crossed with a Pita Pepper. Now, I didn't get many Pita Pepper traits other than this one hangs down instead of the white Thai, which has the peppers pointing up, but I have some isolation bags so I can save those seeds. They have the cool blush on them, but very prolific. It's hard to tell in the video. Let's see if I can get it on this side, because there's a ton of foliage, but yeah, look at that. Pretty incredible. Moving along, I think this is the tallest plant maybe other than the Caatinga. It is my Thunder Cacho Brown. I already have some super long pods. This one is, I don't know, maybe about a foot long already. I mean, they're awesome. This is probably my biggest dark foliage plant so far, and it is the Testanera Chocolate. Really cool variety. Just beautiful dark peppers, and apparently this will ripen to chocolate. Next up we have Chocolate Primo Tally. Now, another prolific variety, but actually that one has a little bit of a stinger. Looking not too shabby. They usually don't have the kind of stinger that Primo Tallies are notorious for, but they are pretty gnarly. That's awesome. It's been a while since I've been able to check on my garden, so seeing this is really cool. Next up is Hellboy. I know there's a gnarly pot in here. I don't even know if that's the one. Oh yeah, it's this one. It's another chocolate variety. I like to torture myself with these. I think both of these are Gator Jigsaw crossed with chocolate habanero. Disappointing Finos so far right there. Over here, I'm looking a little more promising, especially this one. It's been hit or miss on this one for me. This one over here, I had, if it'll focus, one pepper off of it already, and it was mustard. So we have reverted back to mustard, and it's a shame because I think this one actually has some good Finos somewhere. But that's okay. Prolific, it'll be fun to send these out anyway. Just for fun. I'm probably not going to continue on with this project, but yeah, it looked pretty dreary early on in the season where I had 2 frosts kind of back to back. Growth has definitely been slower from last year, but has really picked up, and I think it's going to be a really good season, and I'm going to have a ton of peppers come end of August, beginning of September. Alright, so that's going to be it for today. Until next time, take it easy.